Welcome to the video. Today we'll be going over 4 things that I would like to see changed on the World of Outlaws Dirt Racing, a game from Monster Games and Iracing that just recently came out with their DLC release. Let's get into the list. Optional resets here. I'm setting up lobbies. Resets should be optional. Right now, controller guys are the only ones that can reset. Steering wheel guys can't, so I think to be able to put it on a level playing field for league events or derbies or whatever people would like to run, it would just put it in control of the lobby host, and I think it just gives users another option here when setting up the lobbies. Number 2 on the list here is more sponsors, more shapes, and more styles. I know it says more, but we've had the same basic shapes since the game's release. The same with the sponsors and shapes. I think it's just something that they could add. It's a little thing, and plus only 3 shapes show up online, so I think they could fix the glitch where shapes show up online and add new shapes. Again, we only have the 6 basic ones. Right here, you could change the opacity of the back of the number. I think that would be great as well. Number fonts. I know we've had 10 number fonts since the game come out, so if we could have 10 more, just more styles of numbers. I see here the contingencies have quartermaster, a different Hoosier logo, and a different Fox logo, the orange logo, different contingencies. I just believe you could have them as sponsors. We've seen the same sponsors here since the game's release. I just think a handful or a dozen more could just make the paint booth all that more better here. That's one of the first things I checked after the DLC was if they had more sponsors, and I was really let down that they didn't add any more. Third on my list here, we've got 2 more to go. A better broadcast view. I broadcast the league here, and I've broadcasted hundreds of races on these games, and what I would like is if you're going to have the live race lineup at the top, I would like for it to be accurate to tell you the positions. It'd be nice to have a lap counter. If you don't do anything with that, I would like to be able to remove the bottom screen where it says disconnect, next driver, change camera. That HUD should be removable to be able to open up a bigger space for the camera view to be shown. I know in the 410 sprints it's a big issue because it cuts off half the 410 in the middle of the turns. Again, this is only affecting leagues and people trying to broadcast the leagues, but I think that's a big thing for these games, and leagues definitely promote the games and keep people on here playing. And I just think it's something overall that they could improve upon or just change a little bit here, just a little bit changes to these features that would make that game so much better here for the drivers. The final thing on my list here, this is a big one, a custom and slider leaderboards. As of now, it's only custom setup leaderboards. They do have different leaderboards for assisted lobbies and expert lobbies, but I just think everyone's begging for slider lobby leaderboards here. Everyone wants to know where they power up on the slider setups with everyone else, and I would love to see who's the fastest in the world on a slider setup compared to custom setups as well. And I just think it's something you guys could do, possibly slider tournaments, just do more of slider setups here overall. And I know a lot of people have been begging here for slider leaderboards. So that's the 4 things on my list. Optional resets, more sponsors, a better view here for the online broadcasts, more information during the broadcast while you're watching, and then the 2 leaderboards. We want to see the custom setups, who's the fastest, and we want to see who's the fastest of the slider lobbies. That's appears been the video for the 4 things I'd like to see changed on the World of Outlaws. Comment down below. Let us know what you guys would like to see updated or possibly fixed here in the next few patches or down the road for the game, what the future is for Monster Games and Iracing. If you guys agree with these changes, make sure you like this video, subscribe, pass the information along as we try to update the game and make it a better community for all.